Hello everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. Thank you so much for joining me. Just a fun little project today. Made a cloak for the lady in red. So I had wanted to make a cloak for her before, but I didn't have the red velvet. So Patricia N sent me some red velvet and I played with that this morning. So that's our project. You'll see that later. What I want to say is today was not a lipstick day for this girl. When I got out of bed, it was truly not a lipstick day. But the thought of playing on the table with you got me into the shower and lipstick on and playful time on the table. So I am so grateful to this village, to this community. So thank you very much for being part of it. Okay, let me do a shout out for coffee. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Many cups of coffee. Helps me at dark o'clock in the morning. Isabel, Jolie, Marion, Michael, Antoinette, and Teresa. Thank you so much. And for those that have ordered classes, thank you. We have some unsupervised classes on the website. If you're interested in those, give those a peek. LoriMarieJenkins.com. Easy to find, a few goodies for sale, the metal book covers and blah, 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 blah. You can see it on the website. Since our project is really a quick one today, I want to take an opportunity to read something to you. I made a podcast about this before, but it's worth reading again. And this is our village, as far as I'm concerned. There's an ancient Chinese parable about an old man who knew he would die soon. He wanted to know what heaven and hell were like. So he visited a wise man in his village to ask, "Can you tell me what heaven and hell are like?" The wise man led him down a strange path, deep into the countryside. Finally they came upon a large house with many rooms and went inside. Inside they found lots of people and many enormous tables with an incredible array of food, all sorts of meats and fish, piles of rice, fruits and vegetables, and wonderful desserts. Then the old man noticed a strange thing. The people, all thin and hungry, were holding chopsticks 3 feet long. They tried to feed it themselves, but of course could not get the food to their mouths with such long chopsticks. The old man then said to the wise man, "Now I know what hell looks like. Will you please show me what heaven looks like?" The wise man led him down the same path a little further until they came upon another large house similar to the first. They went inside and saw almost the same scene. Beautiful food and people with chopsticks 3 feet long. However, in this house, the many people were well fed and happy despite the long chopsticks. This puzzled the old man, and he asked, "I see all of these people have 3-foot chopsticks too, yet they are well fed and happy. Please explain this to me." The wise man replied, "In heaven, we feed each other." And that, to me, is our village. You feed me as much as I feed you, and that is heaven. So, thank you again for joining me. Very, very fast little project today. Something I wanted to try, and I've been scared to try it, so today was the day. All right. See you on the table. We're playing with a couple of things today. This is the gal that I had made before. I'll leave the video link underneath this video if you want to see how to make the doll. I made her cloak, her hood and her cloak with Mod Podge Stiffy, fabric stiffener. First time I've ever worked with it. Very fun. She has a very firm cloak and hood now. And also we made some little envelopes for in our altered books. They will go on the pages. Little envelopes, very, very fun. So that is what we did today. Okay, good morning. I have an intention. Do you remember her? She's so beautiful. Originally I wanted to make a cloak for her, a hooded cloak for her, but I didn't have the velvet that I had wanted. So Patricia N, thank you for sending me some velvet. and we are going to create her a hooded cloak. And I have no idea how old this is. I have no idea where or when I got it. This is Mod Podge Stiffy, a fabric stiffener. So we're going to play with that and see what happens with that. Well, first off, I'm going to cut this into a pattern for her cloak. And that looks to be good, good, good. We have the hood cut. Not quite sure what I'm doing. I'm okay with that. Alright, I'll show you basically what I've got. I have the hood, two sides. I have a large, kind of like a triangle with a little scoop in it. This is the back of her cape. And then two smaller pieces, those are the front of her cape. They're not exactly the same size. I'm okay with that. I'm going to take these pieces, the front and the back, and I'm going to sew them together. And with the right sides of the fabric together, I'll sew the hood. So I have the hood made, and I have the cape made, the cloak made, and I'll bring the hood in. There again, right sides of the fabric together. I will sew the hood onto the cloak, like that. Alright, the cloak is made. What I need to do is create some little ties here, but let's try it on her. Anxious to see how it fits her. Oh, it's perfect. I have a couple of scraps around here I can use for the tie. I'm going to take one strip and sew it to this side. Take the other strip and sew it to this side. Alright, so I have her cloak with the ties. Clip that off. And we are ready to dip. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll bring a bowl in, put the fabric stiffener in the bowl, okay, are we ready? Am I ready? Saturating the fabric in the Mod Podge stuff. Well, looks like I need some more. We can do that. Bring my girl in. I'm working on a piece of plastic. And shaping the cloak the way that I want it with some pleats in it. And I think that looks good. We're going to let her dry. Well, here she is. She's been drying out in the sun. It's not quite dry in this area, but she looks amazing. You can hear how hard that fabric is. She's beautiful. She finally has her cloak. Thank you, Patricia. Your turn. Go create, go play, go have fun. This is a 3x3 piece of cardboard. I'm drawing a line approximately down the center of it. And then down the center of it that way, making 4 equal quadrants. Bring in my scissors and create a notch at each one of those lines on the corners there. Now I'm making a notch at the edge where that line is. So there again, 3 by 3, divided into 4 equal parts, and then just cut out a little triangle at each place where the line hits the edge. So you have 4 triangles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have a fun piece of scrapbooking paper that I've clearly used for something else. Trace the template. cut that out. Cut it out. Cut those little triangles out. Bring in a straight edge, connect those notches. I'm going to bring in a bone folder, crease those down a little bit better. Bring in my glue stick. Press that flap down. Glue stick. Press that flap down. Little trimming to do, not bad. Bring in a paper clip and a piece of tape. Slide that tape between that paper clip, like that. And then tape that onto the back of your envelope. Wonky as we would expect. And a makeup sponge or your blending tool and distress ink. I have the Vintage Photo. You can slide your paper clip onto a book page in your altered book or as a bookmarker and have a fun little envelope in your book. Yep, that's fun. This one I have all ready to glue. It's all cut out and folded. I'm going to put these two together with a little bit of glue stick. Fold that bottom part up, which probably makes more sense. Do any necessary trimming. So cute. Slide the tape into that paper clip. All the way to the top. Little Vintage Photo. And we have another envelope for our book. I'm going to make one more. It'll go onto our altered book page like that. Very, very fun. All right, your turn. Go create, go play, go have fun. This is what we're doing while we're waiting for that hood and cloak to dry.